In today's video, we're going to touch on how many ads you should have in each ad group when making a brand new Google Ads campaign. Now, this video is part of our free Google Ads lead gen course where we've covered every aspect of making a new Google Ads account up until this point, where in the last video we walked you through examples of writing real life ad copy to use in a campaign where we added two ads of completely different formats. And now we're going to touch on how many of these ads should you actually use in each ad group. And the short answer is that it really depends because in general it can be really good practice to use three ads in every ad group, as you're going to be able to see which of the three ads is the best of the three, and you can run three ads alongside each other to see which is going to have the highest click-through rate, which is a great way to help with your keyword quality scores, because typically having three ads in every ad group is really going to help with your expected click-through rate. But at the same time, if you're running a lot of ad groups and the keywords in each ad group doesn't have a whole lot of search volume, then each individual ad is going to get very little impressions, and there isn't going to be much point in having three ads in those ad groups if each are receiving very few impressions. So, what I would typically recommend doing at the beginning when making a new Google Ads campaign is that if you know the keywords in each ad group that you're running have high search volume and you know that that ad group is going to be getting a lot of impressions, then you can use three ads for each ad group. But when doing your keyword research, which we've already gone through inside the keyword planner, and you see that you're running a lot of specific ad groups with a few keywords in each, and each individual keyword doesn't have a whole lot of monthly search volume, then usually sticking with just two ads in each ad group is more than enough to start with. And once you start running your campaign and it actually goes live, if you see that one ad group is starting to get a lot more traffic than the others, then you can always add a third ad to that ad group because there's enough impressions that it makes sense that you're actually going to be getting enough data to compare the results of three different ads. But for the most part, for any brand new Google Ads campaign, two ads is usually enough to work with, where we've set our ad rotation as well to do not optimize, which we walked through earlier inside campaign settings, meaning that if you're running two ads in each ad group, as we'll recommend doing for this new campaign that we're walking you through, is that each of the two ads in every ad group will then get roughly an equal amount of impressions, and you'll be able to see early on which of the two ads is going to perform best out of the two. And once you have a clear winner of the two, then you can pause the losing ad and try to make a new version of the winning ad where you change around one or two components and continuously try to get your actual click-through rate up that way. So that way, then you're A/B testing your ads, boosting your click through rate and expected click through rate, and are actually getting enough data because you don't have to split the impressions amongst three different ads in that ad group. So, for the most part, especially if you're running quite a few ad groups, as we recommend running because we want all of our keywords to be highly related to one another, if you have a campaign with five or more ad groups, then the chances are you probably just want to have two ads per ad group starting out. Set the two ads to do not optimize under ad rotation in your campaign settings, and that way then you'll quickly determine which of the two ads is the best performing of the two. So I hope this video helped and gave you some clarity on how to determine how many ads you should actually run inside each ad group. But if you do have any questions about anything we mentioned or any other aspects of Google Ads as a whole, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content as well, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as all of the videos we've published inside this playlist so far covers every step until this point of running a new Google Ads campaign. And the future videos that we'll be making daily for the channel will cover all of the next steps that goes into making the rest of the campaign, starting with how to structure your ad groups. So if you are looking to make your own Google Ads campaign as a service-based business, or running campaigns for other service-based businesses, feel free to have a look at the other videos inside this free Google Ads lead gen course. So hopefully the video helped, and we'll see you inside the next one.